Just looking at the Italy game from February, obviously that was the start of this unbeaten run you're now on. I just wonder, was there anything particular about that game you saw as a turning point at the time? Was there anything that you felt was clicking? Was it the defence really clicking at that point, or anything in particular you felt?
I think we had played really quite well in the first two games, and we kind of analysed after the first two games of where we were at, where we felt we needed to learn, to improve. As I say, we felt we were doing some good rugby, but against the Italians the last time, it all just seemed to come together. For us, we scored 17 points. I think it was 3 tries. Probably left 2 or 3 out there as well, but we conceded none. So, look, our defence was a massive part of that game, and as I say, it just had to click then. I think that was a kind of time as well. It really gave the boys confidence in themselves and in the team to really kick on, and I think that's why we're in the position we are at the minute. But it's going to be another challenge for us tomorrow, but one that we're excited for.
Given the absence of the summer tour, obviously, that you had planned, how useful is this new tournament going to be, do you think, for yourself and the rest of the players in Greg?
It's another opportunity for us to get better. We want to be in a position to pick up trophies, to be winning test matches, and when it comes to the kind of autumn internationals, we've not really got a trophy to play for normally, but look, it's a bit different this time. It's another competition to be involved in, another one that we want to do well in. And yeah, it starts tomorrow afternoon.
Cheers, thanks.
Thanks, Al. Jamie Borthwick.
Stuart Duncan Weir back in at 10 after a few years out of the side. He's been doing so well with his club. How's he been settling in back in the saddle in the number 10 jersey for Scotland?
Yeah, I think obviously we're gutted for Finn and Adam. 2 massive players for us that both unfortunately picked up bad injuries. But then gives an opportunity for Duncan to come in now and play his rugby. As you say, he's gone well for Worcester over the last couple of years. He's been a breath of fresh air within the camp, to be honest. He is a lot more relaxed nowadays than he was a few years ago. He comes in here with great energy, comes in wanting to learn and improve on a daily basis and keep the spirits high, but also understands that he needs to drive us around the field, and he's old enough and ugly enough now to realise that. So now, look, as I say, he's been brilliant since coming back in. Gregor, I believe, chatted to him at the kind of start of the autumn internationals that he wouldn't hesitate to put Dunky in. So look, he's been given an opportunity now, and hopefully him and his wig can direct us around the field tomorrow.
This unbeaten run, this run that you've managed to go on, how important is it to you guys to keep it going and keep it going as long as you can?
Well, that's the thing. Look, we analyse where we're at on a weekly basis. We preview teams and opportunities for us to bring our game into play. The big thing for me is that I don't believe the boys believe how good they actually can be, and I think it's just starting to come in now that we are starting to believe in ourselves as individuals. We are starting to believe in ourselves as a team, and long may that continue. We understand that we're going to have to challenge ourselves on a daily basis. We're going to have some hard conversations. We're going to have to work incredibly hard, but we want to be a successful team, and we believe we're on the right track. So look, we're nowhere near the finished article. We never are going to be, but what we are doing is continuing to learn and improve, and the boys want to get better and make a difference as well. So here's hoping we can continue that.
Cheers, Stuart.
Thanks, Jamie. Andy?
Hi, Stuart. We saw the scenes last night in Belgrade with the football boys getting their qualification for the Euros. I just wondered, does that inspire you to sort of try and do your own bit with the rugby team and get those kind of scenes that we're seeing across the country right now, with everyone just being in such a buzz, and whether that be going an extra step in the Six Nations and making a title tilt? Is that something that sort of really fuels your own sort of imagination?
We were absolutely delighted for the football boys. Obviously, they've been in and around Oriam the kind of last week or so. So it's been great to see a few of those boys going around But look, for our nation, that was massive. You know, a lot of us sat around last night and watched the game. We were absolutely buzzing for it. And the big thing that we always kind of hit home is we're here to inspire our nation. And the football boys done exactly that last night. And I said today after the captain's run, it's our turn. It's our turn to inspire the nation and put smiles on people's faces, because it has been a tough year for everybody. And you know, if we can do our little part by putting smiles on faces and getting results for everybody, then that's us doing our job. So now look, how good would it be if we were to win tomorrow? It'd be a great week for Scottish sport, and you know, that's our aim.
And how do you feel about your chances going into this tournament? Is this something that you guys should be aiming to win?
Yeah, look, we'd love to be in a position to win it, but we can't look too far ahead. We've got Italy tomorrow afternoon, and that's all we're focusing on. After that, we'll concentrate on France. But no, we can't win anything if we get too far ahead. We have to concentrate on tomorrow and make sure that we kick off this tournament in the best possible way. I think it's going to be one hell of a challenge for us, but these are the games you want to be involved in. We've got a few disappointed boys that have travelled out that aren't involved in the 23. So look, we feel we've got a job to do, and I believe in my team that we can go out there and win.
Thanks, Hoggy. Best luck.
Thank you.
Thanks, Andy. Okay, we'll now move on to the 10 p.m. section. Written press, please.